Ah! Hola y buenos tardes, mis amigos and amigas. Bienvenido al ático de la abuela. Me llamo Diana. Sure. And those are my 16 words of Spanish. All right? I mean, high school was 45, 50, I lose count. I don't know, so many years ago. I had 3 years of it. But, hey, I think I did pretty good. Good evening, and welcome to Grandma's Attic. I'm tonight's hostess, Deanna Shaw, and I'm filling in for Her Royal Majesty, Dot. But there are two things I have to get out of the way, right, Frank?
Yes.
Number one, Terry LaChance, yay! Come on, you got to clap too, Zach. Yay! I'm still working on that life-size 4'2" paper mache statue of Terry for Dot, so Dot may worship her at her altar at home. And here's a picture of myself and Terry each holding our firstborn. Isn't that cool, right? Early 90s, Terry is holding her firstborn, Ethan, and I'm holding my firstborn, whoops, and her name is Kelly, and they're both, well, mine's 34 years old. I'm not quite sure how old Ethan is. And we're both very proud of all our children. Terry has 2, I have 2. And they're doing well. They're doing great. My daughter is down in Lakeland, Florida. I miss them. Number 2, Dot and her beloved Angel are enjoying a well-earned vacation right now in Provincetown, Cape Cod. She'll be back next week, so you're stuck with me tonight. They're staying at the luxurious Brasswood Inn, and a great place if you're considering, because treat yourself. It's right in the heart of Provincetown. It's close to the main street, I mean, like 50 feet. The monument, maybe a 5-minute walk, and hiking trails. And I love them hiking trails out at the end of the Cape. And there's access to the bike trails too, if that's what you want to do. Oh yeah, and there's beaches too, lots of beaches, beautiful beaches, all within a short drive. My favorite is Head of the Meadows Beach. Our guest this evening is Zach Andersen, from Orange, Connecticut. Little confusion there. That's not a 3-hour drive, that's a 1-hour drive. And thank you for traveling down either way, Zach. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Take it away.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I am Zach Andersen. I'm going to play some songs for you. These are all originals. This first song is called Love and Insomnia. Blare of the alarm clock endlessly ticking, each second strikes through my brain. The stillness of the night has me thinking about the past and who's to blame. But I can't go to sleep, the fear of what tomorrow brings. These bags under my eyes keep me up until the sunrise. But the warmth of your body, the sound of your beating heart, the smell of your detergent, the sight of the twinkling stars, the taste of your goodnight kiss seems to ease me through. I'm an insomniac who can't sleep without you. till it's morning again, overwhelmed by my anxiety. But I'll keep this disorder a secret to not make anyone worry. But at night, I feel numb. The fear tomorrow will never come. If I close my eyes, will I ever again see the sunrise? But the warmth of your body, the sound of your beating heart, the smell of your detergent, the sight of the twinkling stars, the taste of your goodnight kiss seems to ease me through. I'm an insomniac who can't sleep without you. You can talk to me when you're worried at night. I'll stay up with you to ease your mind. And you can count on me to count on the stars as if they're sheep on the skyline. Whatever tomorrow has for us, this fear we can't overcome. And before we realize, we'll be asleep until the sunrise. 'Cause the warmth of your body, the sound of your beating heart, the smell of your detergent, the sight of the twinkling stars, the taste of your goodnight kiss seems to ease me through. I'm an insomniac who can't sleep without. I'm an insomniac who can't sleep without you.
Woo-hoo!
Thank you. All right. I'm currently recording a new album. It's the album's gonna be called "Constantly Misspelled," in reference to my name.
Last name, yeah.
Both names.
Oh, both names.
Yeah.
That is true.
I was looking at my yearbook recently from high school and all the comments and messages people wrote, and there's like 14 different spellings of my name. So the album's gonna be called "Constantly Misspelled," and this is one of the songs on it. This is called "Was It All Just a Dream?" Falling from the clouds, landing on the ground, another adventure begins. Waterfalls are endless, vines reach the heavens, find the courage within. Was it all just a dream? Was it all just a dream? On a magic carpet ride, doors appear, so step inside, digging deep in the sand. Masks follow closely, the shyest of enemies, warped to a far-off land. Was it all just a dream? Was it all just a dream? Sliding on ice blocks, rocket ships will blast off right on the back of a whale. slowly moving cacti. Jump till you can almost fly. You only have 3 chances to fail. Was it all just a dream? Was it all just a dream? Eggs shot from dinos, snakes spitting pyro. Watch out for what's up ahead. Mouses with bombs explode. Take the crown from old King Toad and wake up in your bed. Was it all just a dream? Was it all just a dream? Was it all just a dream? Was it all just a dream?
Nice, beautiful.
Thank you.
Could be a simulation and not a dream.
Oh, yes. This is another new song from the upcoming album. This is for all the younger siblings out there. This one is called Player 2. I was told I'd never be the main character, a supporting cast member at best, the little brother to the iconic figure, just another party guest, pushed into the background. I've never been the premier choice. I wonder if anyone would even listen if I ever got to use my voice. Will I always stand in the shadows, shadows? Will I always follow you? Will I always be the sidekick? Will I always be player 2? Player 2. The second tier of the podium is where I always place, staring up at the golden cup, never keeping up with the pace. The thrill of coming in first, oh, how it would feel. But as I drive by to take the lead, I always end up slipping on uphill. Will I always stand in the shadows, shadows? Will I always follow you? Will I always be the sidekick? Will I always be player 2? Player 2. I've been afraid to step out on my own, haunted by my insecurities. The ghosts of my past, they creep behind my back, feasting on my anxieties. But I'll stare them down and try to be brave and become the hero of my own fame. And I'll stand taller, prouder than anyone, and everyone will remember my name. Someday I won't stand in the shadows, shadows. Someday I will follow no one. Someday I won't be the sidekick. Someday I'll be player one, player one, player one. 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 Thank you. This next song is from a rock opera I wrote. This song is called The Duality of Greed. Well, I'm a greedy person, I want it all for myself. All the food, all the women, all the trophies on my shelf. An immortal life with immeasurable wealth. This stone keeps me going, this body keeps me strong, this shield protects me from all that I've done wrong. Give me everything, with me is where everything belongs. This duality of greed is you and me. This duality of greed is all that we need. Well, I'm a greedy person, yes, that statement is true, but what I want is not what's best for me. What is best for you? Immortal lives and immense prosperity we pursue. This crown that I wear, this sword that I swing, this shield protects others from unimaginable things. Give everything to my people, and I'll be their king. This duality of greed is you and me. This duality of greed is all that we need. Well, we are greedy people, as greedy as can be, but greed is a sin that is necessary. Make the impossible a possibility. We're selfish and selfless, both fighting for control with shields that protect the desires in our soul. We'll do whatever it takes to reach our goal. This duality of greed is you and me. This duality of greed is all we need. This this duality of greed is all that we need. Thank you. Thank you. This year is the 15th anniversary of my first album coming out, which makes me feel old. But I'm gonna play one of those songs now. This song is called "However Hard She Tries." The silliest of girls loves the most serious of guys, but can't gain his attention. However hard she tries, her half-brained attempts always fall short, but saves her best trick as her last resort. One loves two and two loves another, three's all alone and four's just some other number waiting in line for its chance to find. One loves two and two loves another, three's all alone and four's just some other number waiting in line for its chance to find love. The most beautiful of girls has the shyest of eyes. No one can avoid her glance, however hard she tries. The kindest of souls and warmest of hearts, but her timid side outweighs her outspoken parts. One loves two and two loves another, three's all alone and four's just some other number waiting in line for its chance to find. One loves two and two loves another, three's all alone and four's just some other number waiting in line for its chance to find love. The richest of girls tells the poorest of lies. No one believes her, however hard she tries. She can have anything she wants except what she truly needs. She desires to be loved behind a false sense of greed. One loves two and two loves another, three's all alone and four's just some other number waiting in line for its chance to find. One loves two and two loves another, three's all alone and four's just some other number waiting in line for its chance to find love. The friendliest of girls holds in her sighs, keeping her secrets. However hard she tries, she hides her feelings from everyone she knows. 'Tis to you to suppress as far as it can go. One loves two and two loves another, three's all alone and four's just some other number waiting in line for its chance to find. One loves two and two loves another, three's all alone and four's just some other number waiting in line for its chance to find. Thank you.
So as mentioned before, I'm from Connecticut. I'm from Orange, not Vermont. This song is about. We'll have to do a background check, I guess. But if I was Vermont, would I write a song about Connecticut? This is a song.
There are people that write songs about Connecticut.
Apparently, this is a song I entered for the Connecticut State Troubadour, and you'll find out why I didn't win.
Did they pick one yet?
They did.
Who?
I don't remember the name off the top of my head.
It took them long enough.
It did, but it's okay. Hopefully the Tourist Bureau will pick up this song. This
It's
song's.
about time to elect a new one, isn't
I know, right? This song's called "Don't Leave Connecticut."
Don't leave Connecticut or you'll break your neck. I said don't leave Connecticut or you'll break your neck. If you go to Massachusetts, you'll end up a wreck. So don't leave Connecticut or you'll break your neck. 'Cause I've grown wary of a world that's so scary. CT will always be the place for me. So stay safe in your bubble or you'll end up in trouble. CT will always be the place for me. Don't leave Connecticut or she'll find someone new. I said don't leave Connecticut or she'll find someone new. Canada may be fun, but her and you will be through. So don't leave Connecticut or she'll find someone new. 'Cause I've grown wary of a world that's so scary. CT will always be the place for me. Whether your safe haven is east, west, north, or new, CT will always be the place for me. Don't leave Connecticut or you'll be in a horror scene. Don't leave Connecticut or you'll be in a horror scene. Lost in the middle of Poughkeepsie will make you scream. So don't leave Connecticut or you'll be in a horror scene. 'Cause I've grown wary of a world that's so scary. CT will always be the place for me. So stay safe in the changing seasonings of the nutmeg state. CT will always be the place for me. Whether your safe haven is east, west, north, or new, CT will always be the place for me. So stay safe in your bubble or you'll end up in trouble. CT will always be the place for me. CT will always be the place for me.
Thank you.
Zach, can you play us one more song and then come on over for an interview?
I can do that. That sounds lovely. This last song, I entered a songwriting contest last year, and I won. So everyone, hey. So you're obligated to enjoy it. This song's
All
called.
right.
This song's called "My Final Gambit."
You know my poker face was always poor. With every gaze it touches deep down in your soul. But it's not the touch you've been longing for. Loving you makes broken men whole. The cards felt like they were in my favor. But when I show you my hand, you always fold. My queen of hearts was thrown in the fire. I went all in, but the jokers were wild. This sacrifice was my final gambit. have an ace up my sleeve. This scimitar tongue makes you wanna believe love can be dealt to even scoundrels and thieves. Love is measured by how much we are forgiven. There can be no love without sin. Some things are deeper than skin. My queen of hearts was thrown in the fire. I went all in, but the jokers were wild. This sacrifice was my final gambit. This is my name, remember it. I know our lips may never meet. A kiss that could lift you off your feet, or give my heart its final beats. I light up everything I touch, but you can no longer feel me the way you used to. Now we'll remain just a pair of twos. My queen of hearts was thrown in the fire. I went all in, but the jokers were wild. This sacrifice was my final gambit. This is my name, remember it.
Thank you.
Very nice. Hey guys, so I have the autographed edition of Thank you, Terry, for writing the book so I can muddle through this while Zach gets himself mentally prepared to be scrutinized, interrogated. I want to ask you guys to please pray for our troops and for our leaders, because there's some serious stuff going on here in the world. We should pray for an unconditional surrender, I think, and a new, free, democratic Persia, no longer Iran, with a minimal loss of innocent lives. And that's my political speech. So I hear that you're a big SpongeBob SquarePants fan. Oh, wait, that's the other Zach. Oh, crap. All right, so for a couple of weeks, Dot and I were talking with another Zach Andersen from Ludlow, Vermont. and then days went by, and I'm like, nothing from him. And I look on his profile, SpongeBob SquarePants. Well, we can talk about that. And I'm like, Dot, this guy's going to ghost us. But then she finally figured out, because of your unique spelling of your last name, she had the wrong guy. So
It happens far too often, but it's all good. I'm used to it.
I'm really interested to hear about the rock album.
The rock album, yeah.
Yeah. Rock Up.
Yes. Because
that was a great song.
Thank you so much. For way back, I wrote a different rock opera. I'm a big fan of all things nerdy, so even SpongeBob. But I wrote one about the video game The Legend of Zelda, And
Oh boy.
I play a lot of shows at conventions, and because my songs resonate with those people, and I noticed that a lot of conventions were leading more towards anime and cartoons now. So I thought I should write another rock opera based off of one of those. And there's a show called Full Metal Alchemist, which has a lot of really great imagery and themes about redemption and
Really?
religion and government. And
What's it called?
Full Metal Alchemist.
That's a cartoon series?
Yes.
Or anime?
Yes. So I thought it'd be a great idea. I use the 7 Deadly Sins to represent 7 of the songs, and then the other 6 songs are based off of like specific characters and tells the entire story of the show. And what I do is I go to conventions and I play this. I also am a video editor, so I made a music video that goes with the entire rock opera using footage from the show, and I play live to the video at conventions. So it's like a full audio-visual experience, and it's super fun. I love doing it. It's passion of mine because I went to school for film first, and then I became a musician afterwards. And I thought that I still wanted to like incorporate both into like all my passions into one thing, and having something like that really is a great outlet for me.
It sounds like you get inspiration from a myriad of sources.
Absolutely.
How do you write a song?
Pretty much.
You got
yes.
a formula like lyrics first or melody first, or?
It's almost always lyrics first. I know for a good portion of my early writing, it was always the entire song, lyrics first, and then I would try to find music that fit that. More recently, I'll have a concept or one line, or I'll write a verse, and then I'll start matching the music to that verse, and then I'll continue the process that way for the rest of the song. But there are very rare occasions where I write the music first, but it's just the words come out more naturally to me than the guitar portions of it.
I guess a lot of songwriters do that. I am not much of a songwriter. I'm more helping out with the structure and the tempo and harmonies and stuff like that. And I have some ideas, but and I write it down, and they don't necessarily rhyme. Right?
Yeah.
And that's not really important.
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't have to rhyme. Art is. It varies person to person.
But there has to be a kind of a beat to it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The words have to
Exactly. The cadence and the melody is important for that. So even if the words don't rhyme, then at least if it's on beat, if it goes with the rest of the melody and everything, then it can still work without people being like, hey, that doesn't sound right there. And I do my best to rhyme as much as possible, but I mean, you're going to have moments where the right words just won't fit because...
I have yet to find anything that rhymes with orange.
I actually, I have a lyric about that. I have a children's album called Songs for Stuffed Animals. One of the songs is called Coloring, and the end of each verse is orange, you sad, nothing rhymes with purple. Orange, you sad, nothing rhymes with silver. Orange, you sad, nothing rhymes with orange.
Oh, I can think of something that rhymes with silver. There's got to be something.
According to the dictionary, there isn't, but...
Oh, so you got to cheat and go to the dictionary?
Exactly.
Is there a section in there that rhyming words?
Well, the rhyming dictionary, but...
Never considered that. How long have you been playing guitar? Is that your first instrument?
Yes.
Do you play any other instruments?
I started playing in my sophomore year of college, so back in 2006. So 19 years ago.
You're the same age as my daughter.
And so what happened was I was in college. I was studying film. I broke my neck. Playing frisbee, and yeah, because that's what.
Did you have the halo?
I didn't have the halo. I just had the neck brace. I had the hard collar for like 4 months, and then I had a soft collar for 2. But during that time, I couldn't do anything, so all I did was play video games and learn to play guitar at that point. Like, so my brother is a really great guitarist. He would like teach me some chords. I'd go back to school, practice, And then once I was all recovered, I thought it'd be fun to write my own songs. And because I was playing video games, I thought like, oh, I'll do like a video game concept album, but like make it all philosophical and like, was Mario in love with the princess?
Deeper than it should be.
Exactly. Was Mario in love with the princess, or was he in it for the fame and fortune of being a hero?
You know, I lay awake at night
Right.
pondering
Exactly.
the cosmic questions like that. Can you remember the very first song that you wrote?
The very first song I wrote was called Conquering Mountains. It's about a video game called Shadow of the Colossus, where it's this guy who is, his girlfriend has passed away, and there's a rumor that if you defeat these 16 colossi, you can bring somebody back to life. But every time he defeats one, he loses a little bit of his own life. So basically sacrificing himself for her. So that was kind of the theme I was going with the song.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Any other instruments besides guitar?
I play the ukulele. I have dabbled in harmonica, but not as much as I would like to. I can play like the children's accordion.
So you know the keyboards. You could move to any keyboard then.
I could probably. My fingers don't like me that much to want to play keys, but I would love to.
This is how I play keyboards.
Yeah, but I would love to play keyboard. I'm gonna try again, see if I can get on there. At least if I could just do chords, I can do something with it. But mostly the guitar, ukulele. Those are the two instruments I write on, and I play a mean kazoo every now and then. So.
Yeah, I've mastered that one too. Pretty proud of myself actually. Do you ever duet or trio or have some kind of a backing band or are a member of a band? Or?
So my original project was with my brother. We were the Andersen brothers or something like that.
Was that part of the name?
It was part of the name. It was in parentheses or something like that. I would just always say that when I was introducing us because we didn't really have a name at the time. And then it just kind of stuck.
Then it just kind of stuck, yeah. I get it.
Exactly, yeah. And we played for a couple years. He has really bad arthritis, so he can't play out as much as he would like to. So I've been kind of solo. Every now and then I'll have a backing band for some shows. I've written some songs with some other fellow songwriters. I've had a few female vocalists duet with me. I'm always willing to write with other people and just have fun. But it's a lot cheaper to be a solo artist because you don't have to pay anybody else.
I'm finding that the various bands that I'm in and out of, they struggle with the names, and I'm like, who cares? As long as it's like, you can remember it, right? And it's kind of unique, and it's like, don't spend so much time, stressing out over the name. Oh, it's not really us, and blah, blah, blah. You are recording a new album.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Sure. So in 2024, I thought it would be a fun idea to do a songwriting challenge where I would write a song a week for the entire year. And I find that I'm a huge procrastinator, so setting a deadline for myself really.
So 2 weeks before the end.
Yes, I wrote all 52 like on Christmas Day.
4 songs a day, for 2 weeks.
But if I set that goal for myself that like, okay, by Sunday I need to have a new song, then it pushes my motivation and my creative.
A lot of people work better under stress.
Exactly, yes. So I was really proud of myself for being able to write 50. I ended up writing 53 songs, and it was such a great experience. I came up with some of the best songs I've ever written. I was really, really happy with how that whole thing turned out. It made the year fly by. It was the fastest year I think I've ever had because I was just thinking about songs constantly, Then last year I wrote like 4 songs because I needed a break from that. But the songs I did write last year I loved, and I thought this year is like I need to get back in the studio. It's been a while, and I talked to Steve Rogers at Tiny Bunker Studios, and he really wanted to record with me, and I was like this opportunity just fell in my lap. I decided I'm going to take my 8 favorite songs from the 2024 and my 2 favorite songs from last year and put them together and start working on that project. And it's going great so far. I'm really happy with what we've come up with so far. We've gotten 4 songs down and it's just been really a great experience getting back in the studio, and Steve's great to work with. Really focusing on like the songwriter aspect of the songs and my vocals, and I'm doing different styles of songs.
You mentioned something about curating.
Yes.
Describe that.
Oh, sure. So the studio I used to work with, Sage Sound Studios, we thought it'd be a fun idea to start bringing musicians into the studios to do live shows at the studio in their live room, and we called it Monsters of Acoustic Rock. And that was from 2016 until last year. Unfortunately, the studio was broken into and damaged beyond repair.
Where's the studio?
In Shelton. So they had to close their doors, unfortunately. But
no insurance.
It was a big thing. I can't really get into it. Like legally, I can't get into the details. But we did 65 shows there, like a monthly show. We'd bring in, it was myself and 3 other acts, all doing original music and stripped down, like unplugged format. We'd do live album recording. We've had over 150 different songwriters from Connecticut come in and do that series. And from that, it's developed into me working with this cellar on Treadwell in Hamden, which we do a series called Storytellers in the Cellar, where it's myself and 3 other acts.
Capo, Frankie B. Great guy.
So we do in the round style. So we have all 4 songwriters on stage together. We tell stories behind our songs, the meaning behind them, anything we feel like sharing, and we just take turns playing songs and then just keep going until they kick us out. And that series has been so much fun. And I just started helping booking a series in Bridgeport at the Artisan Stack Cafe. It's another songwriter series.
You're a busy man.
I am, but I love it. So I love it so much. I love being able to basically book my friends to play shows, and I'm amazed by how much original music and talent there is just in our state alone. It's incredible. It's inspiring, and I love being able to be a part of that and help other musicians get more gigs and places to play original music.
I see a nexus in the center of Connecticut, kind of centered around Middletown. And I also see a nexus down here in the southeast corner.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what's going on in New Haven. It's a little bit too far away. And who wants to drive on I-95? Important question. How and where can people find you on social media? And which avenues, of the media?
So for social media, Instagram is Zandersen Music. So it's Zandersen music. And that's the same on TikTok. Don't really do that one as much though. YouTube is Zandersen. I have like 4 different YouTube accounts, so you'll find me no matter what. And Facebook, I think it's just Zach Andersen Music. But most of the stuff
that's separate from your profile.
Yes, correct. Right.
Your profile will point to that.
Yes, it will. Yes. Right. So if you find
us old people, we go to Facebook. And
exactly.
That's about it. All the rest of it, it's like,
You'll see me one way or another. As long as you spell my name correctly.
That's the major hurdle.
Exactly. The spelling of Zach Andersen, Zach Andersen.
Or else you get this guy from Vermont.
Exactly.
Who likes SpongeBob.
Yeah. But like if you Google my name, it will come up as like almost all the top search results. Most of them are good results. So.
We're just about to end. Sure. I noticed that we're mutual friends with a handful, Capo Frankie.
Yep.
And we had so much fun playing in there. And the interview that the band got after, I mean, it is hysterical. I got to see if I can find it on YouTube. Great guy. Sean O'Reilly. Is he amazing?
He's so good. Oh my God. I've had him for a couple of different shows.
We've had him on the show
he's just incredible. Watching him do harp and keys at the same time is just amazing to watch.
Danny Fleet, Jason Wallace from Strange Brew. great people. They're always helping
Absolutely.
the local musicians out. The open mic thing,
Yep.
they go out of their way to make whoever's playing what sound the best that they can.
Strange Brew is great.
Terry LaChance, yeah,
Of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
Terry.
Steve Harrs, Kelly Hadgeduck, and maybe she's gonna have you on Concert Connections.
That'd be wonderful.
All right, well, I got the ball rolling. You got to
right.
reach out to her. Can you play one more song for us?
Sure.
But first, unclip your lapel mic.
I can definitely do that. Or can I?
All right, well, Zach's getting ready to entertain us with his final song. I want to give a shout out like I do every time I get stuck being the host. Those people behind the scenes that you do not ever see make this show possible. Our executive director, I think, and the HMFIC head mother in charge, Drew Wilson. Yay! He mixes the audio and video, and then he sends it over to Mike Andersen, which is spelled correctly. And, and he records it, and maybe you do some editing, I don't know. But right now, Mike is on camera 2 and 3. Thank you, Mike. That's where I usually am. Frank Monte over on camera 1, and that's the close-ups and the fashion reveal. Thank you, Frank. And thank you for giving me a ride here today. My car is it's going to the dealer Friday. Namaste, thank you. And behind the scenes that I haven't seen like in a year, Jay Matthews is our social media coordinator. So thank you all. And to our beloved queen, our liege, and her consort, sorry. Hurry back soon because we miss you. Te amo. Yours, Jack.
Thank you again for having me. This last song is called Anytime You Need. Anytime you need, I'll hold the door for you. Anytime you need, I'll be by your side. Anytime you call, I'll pick up the phone. Any way to see you smile wide. Anytime I was judged, you saw the good in me. Anytime I was anxious, you'd ease my soul. And anytime I lost confidence, you pump me up. 'Cause your reassurance makes me feel whole. Sometimes love blooms when you least expect it. A tender touch to sow the seed. It's the little things that keep us connected. For you, I'll be there anytime you need. Anytime you need a boost, I'll cheer for you. Anytime you need, I'll lend an ear. And anytime you need an answer, I'll guide the way. Any way to show you that I'm here. Anytime I was lost, you'd help me see the light. Anytime I was scared, you'd make me brave. And anytime my stomach growled, you'd bake a cake. But you're the sweetest treat I could crave. Sometimes love blooms when you least expect it. A tender touch to sow the seed. It's the little things that keep us connected. For you, I'll be there anytime you need. Anytime you need. Anytime you need. Anytime you need.
time. Sometimes love blooms when you least expect it, a tender touch to sow the seed. It's the little things that keep us connected. For you, I'll be there anytime you need. Thank you very much. I'm Zach Andersen.